And welcome back to another episode of Road to Glory with FC United of Manchester. So moving on from the Champions League defeat in the previous episode, let's just, before we do anything, let's go through the games that happened off camera. Well, we went away to Stoke at the Bet365 Stadium and was able to come away with a 3-1 win. This own goal isn't really, in my view, an own goal. We'll just have a look at this now. I mean, look at this. I mean, the skill and the trickery there is just godly. He's starting to come on a little bit, Benino. I mean, 2 assists for him. That should have been his goal, and he probably would have got a 9 or a 10 for that. So, yeah, but 3-1 win, we're happy with that. And then in the FA Cup, we beat Crystal Palace thanks to a late penalty. I mean, they only had the one shot in the whole game, but, you know, they made it really difficult for us. And, yeah, it's a pain. So that puts us through to the FA Cup semi-final against Arsenal, who we are playing today. I didn't want to ruin that just yet. Just having a look at the Premier League, Spurs are still 3 points ahead of us. So really need someone to do us a favour with that. Let's just have a look, see who their next fixture might be. So their next fixture is Everton, and then they got Chelsea, and then they got Wolves. But that's fine because we've got Norwich at the end of the day. So we got at the last game, we've got an easy game anyway. So we need a miracle for that. And there was a bit of a derby in the other FA Cup tie. Man United beating Man City. Pep Guardiola's still there. To go through 1-0 for them as well. So we did get another 10.8 million for playing in the Champions League quarter-final, which was great. Mahoney's goal against Barcelona ended a 13-hour goal drought, so he really been struggling. I did praise him for that, and it did seem to go well as well. So the FA Cup semi-final, our only chance really. I mean, Man United are already in the final, so it's going to be Man United Arsenal. Unless we can do something in this, I mean, there's going to be no easy FA Cup final for us here. And then we have, then we got our derby against Manchester City at home. So let's just try and go into this one then. Arsenal going for a 4-2-4. That's quite something. So we're going to mark up all these players, and I'm actually going to look to really press Bukayo Saka and Nawawi and going quite hard on them. FA Cup semi-final, we get to play at home, right? Oh God, the subs again, 5 subs. This is an absolute joke. I'm not going to play Venino to start this game. I think Carrizo in these bigger games probably shines a little bit more, maybe. And having Venino to come on later might actually give us something. We're going to play Mahovo, and I think Curtis needs to come on. I don't envisage Sangui having to come on really, so it's probably more likely to be Fisher. Mahoney on the bench. I'm going to put Mahoney starting. He's more likely to score in these big games, and we'll have Banoy still come in here. So Kovacevic, Bo Lopez, Venino, Young-Min Hyuk will have to stay on. 5 subs is just rubbish. Balanced. Do we start balanced? Or do we go cautious? I'm going to start cautious and just see how we go, I think. Whew, here we go. Go out there and put a worthy display on. Oh, it's at Wembley. I completely forgot about this. I don't know why it said it was at home. Anyway, that's strange, isn't it? Going 4-2-4. Anyway, let's just get on with this. Baleba again. Paulo Roberto. Saka. Esposito. Luis Skelly. Esposito. Not even getting near it really at the moment. Baleba. Don't know if we need to push up or what. The Zamzi's in there. Oh my God, I expected the net to bulge. Let's just berate the teams, make them wake up. No, I've gone to positive now. I just don't know what's going to really entail. Headed out on Paulo Roberto, and Arsenal are going to go on the counter-attack, I imagine. Luis Skelly. Saka. You must go hard on him. There you go, Anderson. Keep the ball for a second. Cicchini. Come on. That's a good point to Young-Min Hyuk. I don't know if he's offside or not. He's got flags up, and there's no VAR, so I mean, they are trying to press high, so I mean, positive does sort of make sense, but Carrizo, he's lost the ball, and now we've just got too many players up in high positions. Smith into Esposito, and we're already behind. We just can't even give Arsenal a game these days at all. And, yeah. It's Esposito again. Carrizo. Sam Curtis. Anderson. Curtis. And we've lost the ball again. Nawawi's going to come away and Esposito, and they're already counter-attacking here. Don't bring him down in the area. Comes to the inside, shots, hits the post. I think we're going to go balanced, I think. My God, we need to get this out. Saka with the cross. Mahoney heads it back to Saka, though. Now God. My God. We're just not even in the game. We're so poor. I mean, who is marking or closing down these players at the edges? We're just reactive, really. In off the post. No, it's not in off the post, straight in. Even when we go cautious, we don't really seem to get much out of the game. We're just going to really tell them to sort this out. Manuel even. Djamasi Nwanwi. It's just about cleared away, but Arsenal still keep hold of the ball. We just can't even get up the pitch in the moment. We're just hemmed in. Lewis Skelly inside. Good save. Going back to cautious. Really are not on it. But we're going to need some new players on. Carrizo, not done it. Kashini, I'm not going to take him off. And Yamin Hyuk, can't take him off really. But Nwangwe and there's nothing else. Yeah, you're going to have to put Bo Lopez on. This isn't good enough. Well, full time, that was pathetic. Absolute pathetic. I just got nothing to say about it. Right, we're back. Time for the game against Manchester City. Carrizo wasn't that great, was he? Curtis against Man City. I think I'm going to put Fisher on for this one. Mahovo will play this one, I think. And Mahoney. I will play Mahoney for this game, I think. Well, we are at home. I don't know whether that means we should play balanced. Well, I'm going to try it anyway. I mean, our last. Well, all of our Manchester derbies this season have been really lackluster. Right, let's see if we can't give them a boost. I know you want to beat our rivals as much as I do. I'm going to go for that one. Here we go. Free kick to Manchester City. Just on the verge of half time, which would be typical of us. And offside maybe, but it didn't really look it. And we haven't been good in this. And that's a bit of a let off. Oh, he's so far offside, it's unreal. Well, 0-0. We haven't been amazing. 3-3 between Man United and Arsenal. I don't know how are we going to approach this. I'm just gonna get into them really. I'm just gonna tell Lamadi he's playing well. Look to switch off. Great. This is not a good sign, is it? Right, Yamin Hyuk has been utterly terrible. Benino, really not the races. Greece is going to have to come on. Van Ooy still not having a great game. And Mahoney is going to have to go off Mignogna. Oh, I need something from Caccini, really. Going on to Manchester City. Headed back out by Anderson, but Man City just going to have another go at this. Pedri. Nkape. Gueye. Rico Lewis. Vinicius Jr. Nkape. Joshua King. Fisher just get a foot on it, but that's not going to help us. Verratti. And I was hoping that's going to be offside. I'm going to go attacking. Goal awarded. Of course it is. I think he's offside there, but we're going to bring Sam Curtis in. There's just knackered legs on there, and Anderson going to have to come off for James McConnell. Well, full time. Absolute another pathetic display in a derby. Well, I mean, we outperform these in the league. And, well, maybe not so much now, only a point difference. But, I mean, we could lose European football at this rate. We've got to play Arsenal, which we've never beaten. And then Norwich. Right, we're back after the Manchester City game. I bet you'd even notice that I changed clothes. It's probably because I paused the game. After a game, I pause it. So all the loading screens don't, unnecessary recording and all that stuff. Maybe I should just keep recording, just trim it out later. But as usual, I'm an idiot, and I forgot to unpause it, so I didn't record my outro. So anyway, there isn't much outro to really be said. There's only 2 games left of the season, and if we look at the Premier League right now, I mean, the worst we could finish is 5th. And winning the title is almost completely out of the question. Chelsea could win it on the last day. So it's going to go on to the last day, which would be quite exciting to watch for the people who are not interested in the story. But yeah. So anyway, back to this. Yeah, so we're going to come back for the last 2 games of the season. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. Until the next episode, I'll see you later.